We tried to reach out to the man who died in this pursuit. They were unavailable for comment. Micah, back.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Welcome back to King's Court. I'm Richie King, your host. It's going to be a good show for you tonight. We got a lot going on. I got a couple friends with me tonight. Let's introduce them. The Commander and Mr. Dan Landy.
Yes.
Dan
Welcome,
Landy's
Dan.
Dan's having difficulties. He's muted.
He's muted. Okay.
He's muted. And we got special guest, good friend of the show, good friend of mine. He's trying to get his camera working. Dan had to go out and get his camera back on. He's having camera problems too. Anyway, a good friend of mine is going to join us today, Mr. Roy Anthony. Y'all remember Mr. Roy Anthony? He's going to be with us here in just a second. Just as soon as he gets his camera working. Big shout out to everybody there. Let me see where the heck, what's going on here real quick with Roy. Hang on, people. I got people trying to come in down below, guys. We're not trying to hold anybody up. Roy keeps trying to come in. He's had an issue with his camera. See if I can bring him up.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, what's up with you, Commander?
Hey,
how you doing?
There you are. Hey, man, what's going on?
You got what's cracking with you, man? How you
Hey,
doing?
man. You know what?
Right.
Outstanding to see you,
Good
brother.
seeing you, Commander.
Commander, I'm on
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. Well, Commander, it's been a while since you've been on, Roy. Dan Landy, down here. He's one of our co-hosts also on here. He's a part-time host. He comes on whenever he's not busy and helps us out. Of course, you remember Commander.
Yeah.
And you know the fat guy at the top of the screen up there. You know that dude up there.
Yeah, pleasure.
Yeah.
for sure.
Way up there. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, over here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
One of them damn things. Yeah.
So I tried to make sure
yeah.
to get some light since it was just stopped in a busy schedule. So excuse for the lighting and stuff, you know.
No. I get it. That's okay. Well, listen, you don't need light, man, because you got a glowing person.
All right.
That's right.
Let's move
You
on.
just radiate everywhere.
Yeah. We're gonna move on here.
All right. Hey, what's up, Dan? It's a pleasure meeting.
Howdy.
All right.
Get on with our regular deal here real quick before we get to the gentleman, and I use that term awesomely.
Yes, you
We're
do.
going to do a missing person today. This guy's out of Cameron. We did him before. We'll keep doing him again. There's nothing. No evidence. Nothing. It's like the guy walked off the planet. I'm going to bring him on the screen here. We're going to talk about him again. Named Christopher Parton. If y'all know him, he was the guy running S for Scrap. You have seen him all the time buying scrap iron, scrap metal, doing things for people. Age of disappearance, he was 44. His date of birth was October 28, 1980. He's a white male, gray. His eyes are brown. Height 6'1", weight 179 pounds. Missing out of Cameron, Missouri. Only information we got is Christopher may be experiencing some mental health challenges and was last seen wearing a black jacket, blue jeans, and black shoes. That pretty well describes about every white guy I've ever seen. That's not a very good description.
Yeah.
If anyone has any information regarding Christopher's whereabouts, please contact the DeKalb County Sheriff's Office, 816-449-5802. And Missouri State Highway Patrol, Missing Persons Clearinghouse, their phone number is 573-526-6178, or you can email missingpersons at mshp.dps.mo.gov. And again, you can leave an anonymous tip if that's what you feel. But there you go, guys. Take a good look at him. He's been missing now, and he just walked away from his family. So we don't know. There's no evidence, nothing of what happened. It's bizarre case. If you have anything, please contact those guys. I'm sure his family. He's got little kids. I'm sure they'd love to, to find him. It's bizarre how people just come missing like that with no trace, nothing.
That's like going on what, 3 years now?
No, well, a couple. I know the other guy, Huff. He's been gone for about 5.
5, yeah.
Yeah, and he just disappeared. Nothing. They found his car in one place, something some other place, and that's all he got. So it's just crazy, guys. Here we go to comments. First out of the bat. Hey, Godfather in the house. Tim Thompson, how you doing, brother?
Oh,
Good to see you. Hope you make some good wood products. Thank you for tuning in. Guys, we've been mentioned on the show. A good friend of ours, an avid watcher of the show, he's watched Roy Anthony when Roy had his podcast going. He's watched ours since in conception, and he watched quite other veteran ones. Mr. Dean Cerny, as you know, went to the hospital. He had a surgery, had 18 inches of gut taken out of him, small intestine, because of blood clot. Okay, killed some of his gut. They started doing better. Then he had a GI bleed, and he had to have emergency surgery on that. And he was on a ventilator, and things looked pretty grim. But apparently today, I'm proud to announce that he's bounced back. They're going to release him to a rehab facility.
Miss Dean.
Yeah, they're going to release him to a rehab facility where he can rehab himself. The man's he's got the mentality of a pit bull. So therefore, I have no doubt he's going to make a full recovery. And our hearts and prayers go out to him and his wife, Cindy. She's been keeping us update. Oh, man, thank you for the update, Cindy. She's been diligently telling everybody about Dean. Dean, if he's awake right now, he's watching the show, but she said he's in and out because dialysis. He's been taking dialysis 3 times a day, trying to make sure his kidneys still working and everything. So, Dean, brother, we're praying for you as always. Miss you.
Yeah.
You've always been fair with us. You say your piece, right? We don't have to worry about you flipping over cars and laying in the middle of the road. You know, you say your piece. You agree to disagree. You keep us in line. Well, thank you for being a fan, and we're with you, brother, to the very end. So you just keep on getting better.
You bet.
Much prayer to you.
Yeah, that's right, Tim. Glad he's doing better. That's exactly correct. All right, we got the Miss Person out of the way. Now we're gonna do a little bit of memes here. Gotta behave.
Hey, Shelby.
Oh, yeah. She checking on you already.
It was Roy's fault. Whatever it was.
My sister. What's up, Shelby?
Yeah, that guy right there. It's all his fault, right there.
All his fault. Again, guys, we just tuned in. Roy Anthony, my comic buddy, man. We shared the stage together. Honor and privilege. He's going to get to some of his events here in just a second. We can get through some of these memes. Yeah, if you're ever in the military, you'll understand this. It's the first meme. What you think going to the field's like, once you really get to the field, looking out there in a mud hole with MREs. Yeah, that's reality. You guys remember little Chucky? Remember little Chucky with the little killer doll?
Oh yeah.
Tell me he don't look like an old ass John Gruden.
Oh, no.
That don't look too scary to me.
Who is that supposed to be?
Chucky, the killer doll, as an
I
old
know
man.
it's Chucky, but he's imitating somebody.
Oh, John Gruden. John Gruden,
Is it John Gruden?
Yeah.
I thought that was J.D. Vance.
Well,
Yeah.
take your pick. Take your pick.
That fill in the blank, whatever you want.
That's what it does for you. Yeah. Commander sent me this next one. This is why women live longer than men.
Oh, no.
Now, listen, gentlemen.
Yes.
That's impressive. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's impressive that he can do that. Like Commander pointed out, though, with all the money he spent on materials, why don't you just take it to the body mechanic shop?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's redneck or
a self-made hydraulic jack with wood and stuff. I'm trying to figure out how does he bring it down without knocking the pieces in the back.
I don't know, brother.
I've been scratching my head for a week trying to figure that one out.
That's why.
I mean, I don't know.
That's why it's a photo and not a video.
It had to take him a couple days to get it up there.
Yeah.
I don't know how much money he spent on that wood.
Yeah.
Wood ain't cheap.
You know, wasn't that like an old Grand National, like an 85 Grand National? Those are kind of rare.
Yeah.
I mean,
they are.
That's a high dollar car to be messing around like that with it.
Yeah.
It's that, or he's got to got it up there to keep somebody from stealing it.
I was about to say that is the alarm system.
That's a hell of a alarm system. You roll that. You know what? I'm out. Let's go. Forget it. Forget it. He can keep it. Yeah. Happy Hollow Thanks Miss Christmas. Yeah, I liked it better when one holiday came at a time. That's where we're at now. Everybody celebrate the same holiday once. Knock that off, will you? Nothing destroys you faster than your own mind. Don't stress over things you are out of control of. That's a good piece of advice. Good piece of advice. Honestly, officer, I'm just washing my worm. Roy, I tell you what, Roy's an avid fisherman too.
Hey, boy,
make sure that
make sure you have your license.
Yes.
Can you imagine Roy being a game warden walking up to somebody tell you they're washing a worm? You'd be like, you know what? Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna give you 2 tickets. You're playing with my emotions.
Yeah.
Sometimes the line is so good, you just gotta say, "Okay."
You know what? Forget
I'm going on down the line. Yeah. Keep
Clean
on
behind
watching.
his ears. Clean behind his ears. Yeah. Do you ever roll out of bed, look in the mirror, and say, "This can't be right"? It's called Father
Dude,
Time.
that's a Hey, is that a peacock with teeth? That's a scary-ass
No, it's
bird.
an ostrich. It's an ostrich with teeth.
That's an ostrich? That's terrifying. I didn't know they got teeth.
They don't. That's what's on the picture. Oh wow.
Looks like it crossbred with a velociraptor.
I'm telling
Yeah.
This next one's why you don't want to hunt in a suit.
you.
The hat was free. It came with the meal. That's a hell of a fedora there, buddy. Uh-huh.
Oh my
Yes,
goodness.
sir.
Mhm.
They do what? This stuff what? Where? Oh hell no! I'm out of here. Turkey ain't around. He's gone. Pork. I'm not old. I just need some WD-40 and some duct tape. I really discovered a diet that actually worked. It's called food prices. I guarantee you that's a hell of a diet plan right there. Yes, sir.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, sir. Fortunately, the three of us, Roy had to step on camera. The three of us have probably seen this. You know the roads are bad when the Amish are in a ditch.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you got that.
I've seen that happen, gentlemen. I've seen that happen. Oh man, my butt fell asleep. I know I can hear it snoring.
Oh,
Only a husband and wife have been married that long could talk like that to one another. Before we get to our video memes, December 10th, guys, don't forget about our raffle. All from Stone Yeti Forge. He's made a lot of things: knives, hairpins, hooks you hang your hats on, door knockers. He's made all this handmade himself. He was on last week's show. Go back and check it out. I got some photos I'm going to show you. But one of the pieces that we're going to auction, the only piece we're auctioning, is his very first big knife, a kukri, right there for comedy vets. We're going to auction this off. The money's going to help the veterans put on comedy shows with them. Gentlemen, this is the very first one he's made. He's got to clean it up, put an edge on it. That's a heck of a kukri right there, ladies and gentlemen. The mechanic fix. What's that? No. Robert Tanner. I think you met him a long time ago. Redhead dude. He was on. He's on TikTok at Stone Yeti Forge, and that's a good looking knife right there, guys. That's going to be an awesome piece. Let's go over here to comments here real quick. Oh, glad you made the house. Paranormal Beyond Research. Hey guys, how you doing, Russell? BJ, she's watching everybody. She's watching everybody. Yep, I've seen an Amish in the ditch before. Yeah, that's funny. I've seen that too. Living around here, you see quite a few things around here.
Hey, the other day I seen a video where they have these videos where people snatching boxes off of people's porches and the boxes blow up and stuff.
Hang on, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen the Amish guy getting off his cart with his horse, and when it blew up, the horse ran through a fence.
Man,
I didn't think they supposed to steal. There's modern technology in that box.
That's not up there. Like, must be somebody dressing up as Amish. Oh, that'd be hilarious.
I said, what the world?
what in the world?
He said the Chucky picture is still on the screen.
Yeah, not now. Not now. Shouldn't be.
Yeah, when I seen that, and I'm like,
There you
I
go.
thought the Amish people is not supposed to deal with modern stuff, and then here's this guy trying to steal some Amazon box, and then it exploded.
Well, hold on a second. We're gonna get to some of those in just a second. Want to show a video of a good friend of ours. I've had the honor and privilege of doing comedy with her. I don't know if y'all remember her or not. She is on TikTok. Monisha Williams. Check her out.
At least I'm not on crack. Out of all of the things I'm struggling with in life, crack is not one of them. A win is a win.
She does all them skits.
Okay.
This next little bit is about. I follow this guy on TikTok. He's always talking about what white people are doing. Let's see what he says today.
What's good, white people? Y'all trying to go to the gym? Hell, I need to get back in there anyway.
Oh, yeah. Go. Let's go.
That's all right. No, fuck that. I can do jump jacks in the house.
What was that she was putting on his face? Or something?
Honey.
Honey,
Yeah, it's. I looked into it. You work out and you eat junk food. She slaps you for eating junk food because you're working out. When you just get married.
Yeah.
Hey, that sounds like some of my comedy. I used to say I wanted to be a person to help people lose weight. What I would do is I stand in the dark by the refrigerator. As soon as they grab something, I pull out that belt and start whooping ass.
Bump the ass. Yeah. This is something I don't know. I mean, if you're this bored, maybe you ought to get a job.
Ready, set, go!
Ain't no way.
Hamburger meat going up. And I guess now
You can tell it's a rich white guy because they're the ones that can afford to do that skit.
people don't have Snap, and you up here having a hamburger contest
with your dog.
It was like the real version of Scooby and Scrappy.
This next one, here's a piece of advice for hunters out there. Check your equipment, especially if you're a big hunter.
Richie, I'm not sure the audience is seeing that because I'm not seeing nothing on the screen.
Huh, everybody else seems to be seeing it. Hang on.
Okay. It's not coming up on me. And Roy Anthony's not there either.
No, Roy's here. Oh, you just lost him. Yeah, I think it's his internet service. Yeah, that. By the way, that was not a picture of me. Okay, because I climb up. No, that was not me. All right. Now, Roy was talking a while ago about Amish packages blowing up to him. Yeah, here we go.
Got it. Whoa, what the? Oh. What's the? Oh my, it's everywhere. Are you serious right now? Look at my hoodie. Look at my car.
a rainbow there.
Moral of the story: mind your own business.
Stop
That's right.
stealing shit. Yeah,
If it ain't yours, leave it alone.
that's right.
That's right.
Lost Roy. He's trying to get back on. His microphone ain't been connected. There he is. Nope. Boy, we have a lot of audio problems today, guys. We're
Yeah.
got some people behind the screens. We're trying to work that out. Thank you guys for tuning in to us. Now, this next one, men, do not fall for this. I'm serious.
Michael, be honest with me. Who do you think is the prettiest woman in the world?
Who do I think is the prettiest woman in the world?
Yes.
You're the prettiest woman in the world.
I think that's really sweet, but you can tell me who you think is the prettiest woman in the world.
I think you, Jennifer, are the prettiest woman in the world.
Michael, just be honest with me. Who do you think is the prettiest woman in the world? You don't have to say me.
In the world.
Yes, in the world.
I think you're the prettiest woman in the world.
Michael, just be honest. I'm not going to be mad if you don't say me. I really appreciate
I'm
it.
not saying me. I'm saying you, Jennifer, are the prettiest woman in the world.
Okay, just be honest with me. Who do you think is the prettiest woman in the world? Just say it. Just say it. I won't be mad.
Prettiest woman in the world. Hey, you are the prettiest woman in the world. You.
I think that you are sweet, but I think that you can be honest and trust that I'm not going to be mad.
You are the prettiest woman in the world.
Just be honest with me. Who do you think is the prettiest woman in the
Who am I
world?
thinking the prettiest woman? Your best friend Brooke.
That's right. Listen, gentlemen, that is a setup.
Yeah.
When they say they're not going to be mad, that's lies.
Yes.
Lies.
Lie like a dog.
That is
Yeah.
a setup right
Yes,
there.
it is. Yep.
Now-
you can't win. You can't win.
No,
Right.
no.
No,
He was
no.
a brave man. You see, he
Yes,
was
he
heading for
was.
the exit before he said anything. Okay.
Yeah. He was sneaking out the back door. Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was. Her friend Brooke.
Well, hey, the same thing can be said when she asks you, "Does this outfit make me look fat?" Right? I mean,
Just say yes.
well, if the answer is yes, now you're a pig, and if the answer is no, now you're a liar.
You're like, so just
Liar,
just say
yeah.
yes and get it over with.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. Here's how you counter that. But I like fat. I like fat butt women.
yeah.
Yeah, you clean that
That's
up.
right.
Yeah.
You're my
Does the
favorite fat
Fifth
person,
Amendment
baby.
work in a case like that?
Yeah. Now,
Claim
there's
to
a
stand.
right way and there's a wrong way to do
Yeah.
things in life, right? Okay.
That's right.
This next piece, there's a right way to cut trees and a wrong way to cut trees.
Wrong way.
Hold it! She's moving! She's leaning the wrong way! Get back! Back!
Now you got the right way. Big ass log there. The right way. That tree is dead. Here's me with a jack. I think we're leading them already. Yeah. Yeah, that's skills right there. And if you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. Okay. If you don't know what you're doing, leave it alone. All right, guys, that ends our memes today. We I can't see the video. Huh. Which
Can't
which
see
one
it.
did,
Okay.
which one didn't you see? PJ, let us know which one you didn't see. But somehow we keep having problems. Anyway, all right, let's move on, guys. All right. Before we get to some other things, we got a good buddy of mine on here. Like I said, he's a comic extraordinaire. He's the the producer of movies. He's an actor. He's a great guy, great comedian of mine. Mr. Roy Anthony. As soon as he comes back on, we're going to tell you what he's got coming up got some exciting news. And he's going to hang around a little bit and have some conversation with Dan, because Dan and I got some good research, and Commander got some good research we're going to talk about. And there are going to be some people get offended, okay, on both sides of the aisle. There really are. So when Roy comes back on, BJ, you didn't see that video. I'll show it to you again. Guys, I'm going to re-show this video for those that didn't get to see it. BJ says,
Hold it! She's moving! She's leaning the wrong way! Get back! Back! Back!
all right, guys, hope you're able all to see that one. Somehow everybody seems to be having computer issues tonight. But like I said, guys, I want to welcome a good friend of mine. He's a producer. He's a comic extraordinaire. We poured him together many times on stage. He's got some exciting things. He's got popping, right? The big things popping, little things stopping, right? He understands the term pimping ain't easy, and it ain't because he's a pimp. Just there's lots of things to do. Guys, give a big hand to first time on King's Court, my good buddy, Mr. Roy Anthony. Roy, welcome, brother.
What's up, man? Can you hear me? I can barely hear you. Can y'all hear me?
No, we can hear you fine, brother. We can hear you fine. You're coming in loud and clear.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to turn it up louder.
No, you got it good, bro. So tell us what's going on, Roy, and about the movie and all that stuff you got going on right now.
Okay. Can you still hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, it's a lot better and stuff now. Man, sorry about that. I don't know what was going on with the Ethernet. I had it on the Ethernet through my laptop, so I just came through my cell phone.
No, that's all right.
Okay. Yeah, I can hear you now, clearly now.
All right, now go ahead
It's
and
the
tell everybody
government.
about.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's the government's watching you, Roy. Every time you come on, they're spying on you. But go ahead and tell us about what you got coming up, brother, and welcome to King's Court.
Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Commander and Dan. As you know, a lot of y'all know I've been working with Richie for the past 4 to 5 years. And over the past 15, 20 years, I have been producing my own shows throughout Hollywood. And you know, when you finance your own self, because I'm a civil designer by trade. So what I would do is take my, you know, paying living and stuff, I finance a lot of my productions, I guess, as exec producer. And so right now I'm working with, I just been through phase 2, making it through with the California film tax credit. Actually being a real movie, working through Screen Actors Guild, aligned with the state of California, got in line with, been working with Washington, D.C. a lot because of the copyrights. And so far, I'm just hearing today that the state of California, working through Hollywood, is honoring my production, and I get it's a tax break. That's what I've been seeking. So where I get 40% off in the state of California actually provides 40% of the income to my motion picture. So it's a low budget. It's low budget because of the I'm counting on the comedians that I put assembled comedians from around the U.S. Richie, different comedy, and we're all diverse. And the movie logline is a group of 4 minorities that are doing Ocean 11 on a bank. Was really a casino where 4 mega ministers have embezzled money some of the money from where Donald Trump gave the Protestant church, like $7.3 billion during the pandemic, along with tithes and offerings that's donated around the world, and they've been embezzling. And we're having a scheme of doing an Ocean 11 of taking it without, intellectual thought. And so now Hollywood and the right, it went to copyrights. I sent it to Washington, D.C. for copyrights. And, they dissected to make sure it's original, that I haven't plagiarized anyone. And lo and behold, I got this big certificate saying congratulations. And the state of California is saying that they can't wait for the production to start. I just let anybody know. Shooting a movie for YouTube and that type of situations, it doesn't call into play so much paperwork and activity. But when you're doing a motion picture to go to the movie theaters and their mindset is thinking that it's going to make millions of dollars, I have gone through all types of stuff. I've been through a lot of where I've sat up here and have my computer working all night long, trying to make, a certain deadline with the paperwork that they have. And then they want it. I've never heard of like capability statements. I've been dealing with that because what I've been doing is, Commander, I got received my Doge number. A lot of people don't know by trade. I'm one of the #1 civil designers in the U.S. I've worked with military, the federal government for private landing strips and highway extensions. I'm the person who takes the survey data and creates it into working files. I'm also a GIS and GPS specialist. So you can give me any type of coordinates and I can tell you exactly where it's at and pinpoint it to it, along with drawings around the scapes. I've worked with CSI, vehicular homicides, and I worked that for 6 months just to get it because I couldn't take the evidence. I'm just being honest. And and so I worked under Elon Musk for 6 months with the ravine of the AGO system running from Hutchinson, Hawthorne, California, down to the Dodger Stadium, which we won the World Series. So what I started doing then is right now I've been taking people's personal lots. I've been actually working on submitting civil plans for people who was affected by the fires in the Altadenas area of Los Angeles. I'm also been, they flew me out to Philadelphia, and I'm saying this because it all ties into one. I have taken my engineering company and merged it along with my entertainment company. And now the government is seeing it. I just been lined. So like I said, I won my government number. And I got a call. I want to add this. So everything I'm doing is helping me do my movie. So 5 weeks ago, I get a call from the SBA saying, "Hey, Roy, you worth millions." I said, "I am." They need to tell that to my bank. You know what I'm saying?
Is this millions on the way? When am I getting it? Yeah.
So they said we have an you're qualified for an SBA loan. I said, "Oh, for real?" And a partial grant. I said, "Okay, well, when can I get it?" And they said, "Well, we had to wait for the government shutdown to end." Now, I ain't never paid attention to the politics stuff. But I'm up here calling Mike Johnson. Come on, man. You and Chuck Schumer.
Come on.
Y'all messing with motherfucking money. You feel?
Yeah.
Can we do this? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Come on, Mike. I'm worth millions over here. Let's go. You're killing me.
And one of the things I learned about the government, they cutting off jobs because they want to see what you're using your money for. But for a contractor, they don't mind paying. And I have NASIC numbers. So the different companies been saying, well, so I've been asking for 1.5 to 2.5 million just for my engineering company, knowing that I'm going to use some of that money for my theater, for my theatrics, my movies.
Right.
So I've even been in talks right now. I've been just talked to Hathaway Berkeley this afternoon. You know who that is.
Yeah.
Big time.
Mr. Buffett out there in Omaha.
Yep.
To where I've been with a guy named John Wayne, who actually looks like John Wayne, but he's a neo jazz singer.
Okay. Yeah.
And so what I've been doing was taking my, like I said, the engineering to work along with my entertainment. And with this movie is the diversify. What I keep happening in California, they're constantly pushing us to still to do DEIA. That's what they call it now. President Trump told them to get rid of DEI, so they started DEIA.
Hey, yeah, put another initial on it.
Yeah.
I'm not making this up.
No, you can't make this up, Roy.
Yeah, I'm an independent. What'd you say, Mr. Commander?
I said you got to keep the alphabet going.
Oh yeah.
You got to.
And I'm an independent. I'm not into the politics, right? I see flaws in both sides, and I see, good on both sides, right? Everybody knows I'm an humanitarian, so some of the things that's going on, I kind of just frown upon, but I don't know the intel, right? So, but one of the things about our movie is that we didn't want to attack the obvious in the government. That's not been the problems in my neighborhood. I'm calling out these churches because it's supposed to be like a bank. And every time you go to a service, I don't even, it's pointing the finger at that's the problem. I just found out just about a couple of months ago that the churches was part of paying part of the Emancipation Proclamation. I said, the Black church, why? And that they was owning slaves. And when it was found out, because see, people don't understand, we didn't read books and everything wasn't available to all of us until the early 1900s.
Mm-hmm.
Most people got their cultures by someone older was a storyteller. That's why they have preaching today. They still tell the stories of Jesus 2,000 years ago and in the people around that time.
Right.
We didn't. Family members was by storytelling. Am I correct?
No, it's my culture. That's how we got all our information. That's the only people you believe.
Yeah.
It was your ancestors,
Yeah.
So, guys, if you just joined us, my good friend, my buddy, my comic friend here, Roy Anthony's on here. He's a executive producer. He's going to be starring in the movie. Guys, I put it on here. You're going to have to watch this movie now because Roy's doing some things here called No They Didn't. Okay, and it's like Ocean's 11, and we're taking some money. And yours truly is in it. He said it's an intellectual movie. I ain't got no intellectual parts. Okay, I got about 3 lines, and that's all I got. Okay, I'm just there for to.
He seems like he just got lines because he's looking at the skeleton part, but he's the head of the construction.
Yeah,
crew.
that's it. Okay,
and the thing is why they call it No They Didn't, because like every time I'm talking to Richie, he wants to kick somebody's ass in the movie, and I'm like, this ain't that type of movie.
No, wrong movie. Yeah, wrong movie. When he said intellectual, people don't think about me being intellectual in no damn movie. You? I hope they want to see it. Yeah,
that's why we call it No They Didn't, because we're doing this in an intellectual.
Yeah, good. We had a script reading a couple months ago. Outstanding script. Again, Roy's many talents. But I want to give a shout out to a couple of people that been waiting for it to come out. Roy put together a soundtrack. Well, him and his friend there, the guy who's tried to a beautiful soundtrack. I haven't heard it yet, but I know one band for sure, one of our local band, our buddies. Roy's had the privilege of being on stage with them or whenever performing, called Reality Becomes.
Yeah,
a couple of fans of the show here, and they're outstanding rock band. If you like rock and roll music, these you guys are the guys for you. I just did a show in North Kansas City where I opened up for them. A comic opened up for the band, and they did a lot of things for charity. So Roy took a couple of their songs now. They're on their local.
Well, don't make it sound like I took a couple of their songs. They submitted some songs for the soundtrack.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What I mean, but it was just an honor that Roy, picked them and had enough faith in the band, Kansas City band to do that, man. And so it's a big shout out to them. And thank you, Reality Becomes, for allowing Roy the opportunity to do that. Yeah, we appreciate that. Roy, you said you assembled comedians from all over. And you mean all over. I mean, you got people coming from Arkansas, Missouri. You're a dual citizen, Kansas and California. But who else? I mean, where else you got them coming from?
Well, most of them, from the state of California, of course, and then certain selected ones. Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas City, Kansas. John Wayne is coming from South Florida. And Kenny Jones is coming from Arkansas, he migrated, his whole family owned a little township. And what it was is that these are comics that I've actually got to work with personally, their hunger and the ensemble, because in this movie, the heroes are multiracial, the villains are multiracial. The soundtrack is diverse. It's Reality Becomes was the line producer looked at it and felt like one of their songs need to play on this scene. So people submitted 3 or 4 songs and they had to be ASCAP or BMI. But what we did was I took in 2, because I asked Aaron, could I get a couple of songs? And you had to be licensed. And I'm just doing is working with independents. I'm a registered independent. I'm working as an independent. And one of the things is that, for one, spiritually, I don't kiss no rings. I'm not taking no vows to no devilish stuff, because trust me, it's out there. I wouldn't lie to you, it's out there. Some people think that you'll be surprised at some of the people who actually talks to you. And you have to be true to your own self. Right. Wasn't just spirituality, it was, devotion, because Christian Scientology kept coming at me big time of this. They just want your commitment to them. And I'm like, I don't into fake church. I'm into a spirit of God.
Not only do you got to watch for the fake church, you got to watch for Harvey Weinstein too. You don't need him. You don't need those type of people.
Well, they were constantly, I won't bring up some of the vulgar proposals that was sent my way.
Right. Yeah, I guarantee you.
Hey, can I share this one story with them, Richard?
Go ahead.
I got picked up for a movie. They had liked me. I was with Steve Martin and Queen Latifah. I was just a glorified extra in the movie Bringing Down the House.
Okay.
So I get called by CBS, NBC has been talking to me. I'm constantly putting out my little short films, live productions. And so I get called to come down to downtown LA. I got picked up for a major part. We got a $30,000 check waiting for you. So I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You done made my day. You feel me? Yeah. So I get down there and she has an envelope. The reception has an envelope. And they told me that they'd give me the production date and time and all that, right? But I'm just hyped up to getting this check. And the lady said, before you take your check, we need you to do a questionnaire right quick. And I said, okay. And so she said, so on the questionnaire, it said, would you appear with your shirt off and a t-shirt on? And I was like, yeah. Would you appear with your shirt off? Yeah. Would you appear bare chested? Yeah, I thought that's what a shirt off. Would you appear with your pants off? Yeah. Would you appear with your undergarments off? Like, yeah. I'm thinking that they're gonna have the fuzzy down there. You know how they black it out. I'm thinking how big of a fuzzy they're gonna have to do and stuff, So all of a sudden, to the end of the questionnaire, it said, would you be completely naked? So I'm like, I had nothing to be ashamed of. So I'm like, yeah. And then it said, would you be naked with another guy? So of course I like, hell no, you know. And so the lady didn't even look at the other questions. She looked at the very last question. And so when she saw that, she pulled the check back. She said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." I said, "What do you mean?" She said, "Well, we need you to do this role." I said, "I'm not playing no gay dude laying up against another gay guy. If it was probably a prison scene or a concentration camp scene, I probably could be seen up there showering naked. But I'm not gonna hook up with some guy like we intimate. You know what I'm saying?"
Right? Yeah. Drop the soap.
They tell me, "Well, this is acting." I don't know what neighborhood you from, but there ain't no way I'm gonna live.
Yeah. Roy's back here with a book with his manual. Hold on. What page is this on, lady? Hell no.
And with me turning that roll down, they wouldn't give me no work. I mean, I'm calling out MTV, HBO, because HBO worked with MTV, and the show was called 6 Feet Under. They wanted me to be the black lover of one of the Undertaker's guys.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and guy who got the part, they must have known something because they called him while I was doing the questionnaire, and he was sitting in the lobby.
They already knew. They knew Roy wasn't having that. No.
Yeah.
So, Roy, before we move on to our other agenda on here,
yes,
I understand from our conversation that you have many, many, many times. You and I, because we're friends, we talk all the time. When you were in a sitcom, didn't you have a reoccurring role in a sitcom?
No, just guest stuff, right? But right now, I have a week. Year before last, we taped different comedians from my productions out there in Los Angeles, and so we tried to put up like a comic series, like Comic View or Def Jams and stuff, right? We submitted it to Tubi, and they didn't take unlicensed materials no more. So I ended up submitting it to Film Hub, which is the #1 QC in the world. It's ran by the people who runs the Titanic. And fortunately, I submitted 12 episodes. They gave me a deal because 3 episodes didn't pass QC. And they accepted the 9. So I have a 9 episodes series showing on. It's called Roy Anthony's Live Weekly Stand-Up Comedy Show, which is diversified as well.
Right.
It's on Folsom TV. If you have a Roku stick or an Amazon stick, I picked up by 7 studios. I have 4 other SRTs, which is captioned for language. So we have English, Chinese, Mandarin, Spanish, and Arabic. I didn't go with Hindu because Hindu don't got no money like them Arabics.
Yeah. Well, guys,
it's been showing a lot lately because we just picked up 2 more studios. So if you go to Roku or you got an Amazon, just put in your search menu, Roy Anthony's Live Weekly Comedy, and it's going to show you what apps that is showing through. Right. Yeah.
Nice. One more time. There's the movie, guys. He's working on it. We got a tentative shoot date now. In the biz, tentative can mean any damn time. But it looks like maybe in January we're going to start off doing some filming. And Roy's going to be.
No, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
That was the conversation I had today with California.
Okay, what now?
Well, I passed phase 2.
Okay. And
so since my financial statement wasn't correct because the government shutdown kept me from showing 900K.
Right.
They accepted me to where I can they gave me an extension to April 2nd.
Okay, April 2nd. All right.
Yeah, I passed everything, so they gave me April 2nd to make sure I have all my money.
Okay.
I said, money talks. Yeah, the Republicans and the Democrats and stuff. I need Gavin Newsom to do something, make a meme.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
So, guys, that's Roy Anthony. Good, like I said, man, we've been on stage. It's been an honor and privilege to share the stage with Roy.
Yeah.
Roy's an honorary member of Comedy Vets. ambassador. Listen, the man supports veterans. He understands that where he is today is because of veterans, and he does a lot for us, a lot for other veterans too. If you're out there and you're struggling, Roy listen to you. Roy would rather listen to you for 30 minutes than sit there and watch your eulogy. He really would. He would love to talk to you, bring you around. Him and I don't share the same political view, but man, we have a lot of great conversation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And Roy's a good dude. I can't wait to get out there. But Roy, before we change topic here, I got to tell you, go ahead and do a little bit of bragging. Was that some good moonshine you had last time, or what?
Oh yeah. At first, I was kind of leery because he had a cinnamon stick in there, and I'm like, "What's all this for?" I'm ready for some hoorah, right? Yeah. And it's very good for real. Mentioning that moonshine, kids, he don't mind me showing. He knows that I'm dedicated to, especially my veterans around the whole U.S. from Memphis to what is the Marsh Air Force Base to
right.
Areas over in San Diego, right? But he tested me, Commander. He tested me, Dan and Commander. He tested me for the last comedy show. So he gets a show, and of all times, the young guy Charlie Kirk got killed.
Yeah.
So I'm in Hutchinson, Missouri. And when I pull into the driveway, it's all white rocks in pickup trucks.
Hamilton, Missouri. Yeah.
Hamilton, Missouri. That's what it was, Hamilton.
Yeah.
And Shelly's in the front. When I get out, Shelly's in the front. And she looked at me like, ooh. And I'm looking in her eyes and stuff, you know. Imagine when I go in there for real. It was like 200 people in there already. It seemed like everybody just stopped. Like,
listen, he wasn't, but he brought his buddy with him too, right? His buddy
my buddy's got a crippled leg, so I'm basically if the stuff break off, I don't expect too much from him. Right?
It's almost he walked into the bar with a bunch of rednecks, and it got quiet. And they're all looking at him. Roy's like, "Hey, motherfucker!"
Hey, this
like EF speaks, everybody listens.
Yeah. And wait a minute. So they tell us the VIP is right there in the front by the stage. So I'm sitting back by the shadows, right? And the MC is bombing. He's bombing so bad that somebody in the audience, I've never seen nobody bomb to where the white audience go womp 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 womp. I'm like, oh my God. And then so when he called me up and he said, look, just, oh my God. So when they called me up, I said, you know what? I'm just going to keep it real. I said, hey, I'm so sorry about the MC. And know that I'm a black guy with braids in my head.
Yeah, Roy's had
broke the monotony. Them people mad.
Yeah, you did well. He also invited him over to, I mean, you think Hamilton's bad. I invited him to a little town of Jamesport, Missouri, okay, where I'm from, right? He got to meet my outlaw uncles, okay? He loved it,
yeah.
Okay? And this is the town now. This is the town Roy came in. This is what they call sundown town. And it has a law on the books that if you're black and you're in town when the sun goes down, they legally had the right to shoot you. Okay. Now they don't force it no more, but that's what's on the books. And so I told Roy was coming in there. And he
man, them days, people doing that. He had to arrest them.
And he come out there, my uncles loved the guy, man. He made him laugh. And I mean, these ain't punk. These are hard men, you know. And they got their views, but man, they ate Roy up. So now every time I got a show, hey man, hey, is that colored fella coming? I said, man, you know his damn name. No, the color guy. Man, what's the color guy's name? They said, Roy. Well, call him Roy, man. Damn, we're the color guy. Come on, man. You know, Roy. growing up, because I'm biracial. Them guys used to give me a hard time too. You know, hey, come on, Kimo Salvi.
But see, but that's why we do this. That's why we do this, because what is the best way of communicating? It's easy to make everybody mad and stuff. Right. You know, I want to do my comedy is for anybody. If you're a human being, I should be able to help you.
That's right. That's right. All right. So yeah, Roy has been in some lots of shows with me. The llama. Sometime we'll have him on again and tell you about how he drove down a highway outside of Cameron, Missouri, pitch black. Right, pulls into this field. Okay, and then he walked by these llamas, and when he's performing, they bring llamas out in the field when he's performing. Right?
No, that wasn't llamas. Those was
alpacas. I'm saying alpacas. Yeah, llama. They were alpacas. Man, Roy's up there getting his thing, and this alpaca looked at him, looked like Patrick Mahomes on top of his head, man. But Roy.
Oh, too funny.
I owe Richie $100 too because his Chiefs beat my Raiders.
Yeah. Well,
I think this is our 4th year of going back and forth.
Yeah, it is. Very good having him on there, guys. By the way, real quick, this segment, Roy's segment, sponsored by PNC Construction. PNC Construction for all your concrete needs. Check out PNC Construction on Facebook. Check out, they do flat work, do curbs, do foundations, everything you want in concrete, they do it. And also, they got a good carpenter who does things on the side for them as well. PNC Construction, guys, check them out. All right, guys, let's get into our other topic here real quick before we end the show. Dan and I and Roy, you're a smart, intelligent man. We'd like you to hang around and make some comments on it too. First thing, let's get into some personal property taxes. If we believe they're constitutional or not constitutional, I'm gonna tell you the states that have personal property tax first. All right, let's go. We got, I guess it's in alphabetical order. You got Alabama, Alaska, Arizona, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Indiana, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, North Carolina, Rhode Island, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, and Wyoming. Okay, the states that do not have a personal property tax: Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, Iowa, Minnesota, New Hampshire, only a narrow tax or interest and dividends is all the tax they have. Okay. New Jersey, New York, North Dakota, Ohio, Pennsylvania, South Dakota, and Wyoming that don't have it. Okay. And you notice I didn't name Kansas. Kansas, I didn't name them on either list. Now I don't know what the heck what tax Kansas has got, but I think some states just have a couple of states have what they call motor vehicles. That's a common application of personal property tax, and some states like Virginia integrate into their registration process. Others states such as Delaware, Hawaii, Illinois, New York have specific exemptions for registered motor vehicles. Now, my problem with personal property tax is, to me, it's kind of communist. And I'll tell you why I believe that. I believe that because if you don't pay your personal property tax on property that you own, one, they can come take it. They come take what you bought. Two, you can't license your vehicle and get yourself to work. So they're making you do it. If you're making somebody do it, it's not. I just think it needs to be changed. Dan, you're the head of the segment there, and Roy, I'm interested to hear what you think about, because you're a multi-state guy. You function between Kansas and California. Well, Dan, we'll start with you. What do you think about the personal property tax?
Well, I agree with you. It's garbage. Okay, why are there a handful of states? Well, I guess about maybe half of the states in the union don't have property taxes. How are they surviving their budget? Without it. I mean,
and some of those are big states like Florida, Pennsylvania.
So the point is, it can be done. So first of all, don't let them ever say it can't be done. We can't afford it, because look, it can be done. People are doing it right now. So it's just, look, it's a tax, right? And the reason why we have taxes is so government can spend. And so the real problem is not so much the taxation, but it's the spending. If they didn't spend so much, they wouldn't need to institute all these taxes. And so now that's really where my argument would be. Okay, why, what are you spending your money on? Why can't you live within your means? Why can't we downsize the government? Why can't we cut back on programs? And I understand no politician is ever going to want to go back and cancel SNAP or, some kind of welfare program, Social Security. I mean, that's off the table. That program is killing us as a nation. But yet, we can't even talk about it, because no politician is ever going to get reelected if they stand up and say, I'm going to vote to end Social Security.
Right, Roy, you being a resident of Kansas and California out there, Long Beach, what California has it, Kansas doesn't. Talk about the effect of that.
Kansas do. The thing is because in Wyandotte County, it seems like their taxes is almost as property taxes. Because my uncle was just telling me he's almost paying now what he was paying in the state of California. Because my family, we always keep property out there and in Kansas. The thing what I found out there here is your income tax is very more than the property taxes that I pay out there. Like what Dan was saying about that's property taxes, but remember a lot of people don't own property. I was amazed that when I buy a new car in California, my personal property tax for when I buy the car is only $200. I bought a car out here. I got a car out here, and I bought a used car for $18,000. The property tax was $1,800.
Wow. Well, yeah, wife just bought a new car today. Well, new to us today, for about 20 grand. So I'm just curious to see what kind of taxes we're going to pay on that.
Well, I don't know if Missouri's like that, but it was like 2,000. But one of the things, especially when sometimes when the president was saying stuff like he's doing the tariffs, and I kept telling people, I even said that the tariffs affects the person who's using the commodities. I'm a business person. I have a laptop. My battery started going weak. I took it to the computer shop. The battery comes from China. Dude said we're fine to see if we got some in house, because unless I want to pay $3,000-4,000 more for the battery for a laptop that I usually can get for $200 or $300.
Right.
So when the states that you called out, nobody ain't trying to live there.
Yeah,
that's why they don't have no property taxes. Nobody's trying to live in some of them places.
Yeah, 60% of America pay personal property tax. The other 40% does not. Okay,
but property tax is only for your state government. It doesn't go to federal.
No, that's not. Yeah, that's true. That's exactly right, Roy. That's a good point. That is all local. That takes care of local. Now here in Missouri, for example, one of the big things I've always had a problem with, me living deep in the country, I don't have to pay city tax because I don't live in the city, but I just pay county. Now guys like Dan or Commander there, Commander lives in town in Cameron. He's got to pay city and county tax. Tax. And the problem is when they charge these personal property tax, they say it's for the roads. I don't know about you. When's the last time, Roy, you've been to my damn house? Ain't a road been fixed nowhere out here where I live at. Not one road ever. Okay, out here.
You gotta have new tires to go to his house.
I'm telling you, I think I found where they hit Jimmy Hoffa. Okay, I guarantee you.
The rock and everything. Yeah.
So, Commander, you being the elder statesman, and with all due respect, you've been around since Jesus implemented this policy.
Well,
what do you think about personal property tax?
I helped put the animals on the ark, okay?
I see.
I handled the corral gate.
I see.
I'll tell you what my problem is with personal property tax. You buy an automobile and you pay your initial tax to get tags on it right then. And then you're paying tax on the vehicle that you already paid tax on when you bought it, until the day you get rid of it, and then you buy another car and trade that one in, and you're right back into this vicious cycle again.
Right.
And then it just never continues. It ought to be one of these things like when you buy your car, you pay the tax on it. As long as you own that car, you don't pay no more tax on it. You've already paid your tax on that automobile. But we got this vicious cycle that's going on. And I got another thing that's driving me nuts on the personal property tax is we don't have any kids in school anymore. No. I shouldn't have to pay school tax no more.
I see where you're going with it. Yeah.
I got no kids there. I don't have no kids there. I paid my dues already.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I think the people that have got kids in the school system, you function on that and live within your means. You don't have to have all this elaborate stuff that you've got.
But Missouri follows the same rules as California, because I have clients constantly telling me I don't have no kids and they try to build this house and then you got to pay school district fees.
Right. Yeah.
All the time. And now they the same as if you was building a house and your building permit was $1,500. You got to pay $1,500 to the school district now. It used to be the way they shared the same amount.
One thing they did do in Missouri, and I'm glad that they did, and I don't know how long this has been implemented. Maybe you know, Commander. But now, if you buy a trailer, like a utility trailer, haul your lawnmower, whatever car trailer, you can get what they call a permanent tag. Okay, so that means once you license it and pay the fees on it, that's it. And as long as you own the trailer, that one license plate is good for it. It's not like a car. I think here in Missouri, it's like every 2 years you got to renew the tags. On your trailers, you don't. And they still got, I mean, they got to pass inspection. I mean, lights got to work and all that stuff. We can bring them on the road, right? But I know the permanent tag. What would you say about a permanent tag on your license plate, Commander?
Well, here's the thing about it. Unless they've changed it since because I've got a 14-foot trailer, and as long as that trailer is a certain age, you've got to pay personal property tax on that, and you got to get tags on it all the time until it reaches. It used to be, unless they've changed it, and I'm in error. Somebody out there listening, correct me. Once that trailer reaches 10 years old, then it becomes permanent, and they give you a tag that has a P on it. And
no, they changed that now.
Permanent.
Oh, they changed that now.
Good.
Yeah, you can get permanent if you can get it. You can say, of course, it costs you extra. I mean, come on, everything.
Oh yeah, it's gonna. Yeah, they're gonna get in your pocket. That's a good thing. I like that because it's ridiculous to have to pay that tax on that trailer all the time and getting tags all the time for it. You know,
and half the time you don't use it.
It wasn't doing you don't use it, and a lot of times guys will have 2 or 3 trailers. They'll only tag one trailer, and when they get ready to use the other one, they'll take the tag off, put it on the other trailer.
We're not condoning that type of behavior on King's Court.
We're not condoning that. But I'm just
I may or may not know a guy.
Hey, y'all putting 2 hands. Y'all supposed to put 1 hand up. You got 2 hands up.
We're talking about human.
Oh, I'm sure somebody got a hand behind my back in my pocket.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I think all of us agree personal property taxes are ignorant.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're ignorant.
One of the biggest problems I have with them, like I said, not only do they come take your property, okay, if you don't do it, you can't license your vehicle, but they're just what they say they use the tax for, but they're not, because I don't know how many times we sit up here, you, Roy, out there where you're at, Commander, where you are, you see somebody getting arrested in these cities for buying, all this stuff with your tax money. Like a lady in Gallatin, for example, Gallatin, Missouri over there, she went on record and said she bought 5 lawnmowers to mow the city of Gallatin, right? These nice, elaborate riders. They go do an audit, and they're 5 push mowers. Okay. So
yeah.
I mean, and these push mowers were supposed to be like $4,000 or $5,000. I mean, who's paying that much for a damn push mower? Right? So I got a problem with me paying these taxes, and I see nothing for it of any significance.
Exactly.
I mean, so and I know Dan, he's having computer problems. He'll be back in just a second. So we're going to go on.
I know.
Okay.
I want to jump on real estate real quick.
We are. That's what we're getting ready to do. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Well,
go. You can go ahead. But your real estate.
Okay. With this real estate tax, we had to pay our real estate and our city tax and everything because tags were due on my van by the end of November, and so we paid all of our taxes. We're all current. We're legal now, and I've got tags on my vehicle for 2 years, and so. Anyway, my big beef with real estate tax is our house is almost 120 years old. Okay. About 2,700 square feet, 2 full stories, attic finished off, full basement. Okay. Neighbors and people around me are building brand new homes. So I think it's nice that makes our property value go up if we want to sell with nicer homes being around. But they base your personal property tax on your home off somebody that's just built a $350,000 house down the street.
Right,
and then they assess your personal property tax off the value of these new homes that are around you instead of being in an old neighborhood with older homes.
Right.
That
And they
drives
had
me
a big
crazy.
they had a big deal about that where you know, I'm one of them guys like you see people complaining all the time, man, I don't want to see a junky house, it makes the property values go down. Then but that's the same guy turns around, you know, I'm willing to pay higher property tax to get a better housing in here. Wait a minute, ain't you complaining about that? When you just complain about bringing the property values down, if you're not going to sell your house, what do you care about your property value?
Wait a minute,
right?
but how far are y'all from the Chief Stadium?
Oh, I'm probably
we're ways away.
70, 75 miles.
I'm about an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, because I've seen that a lot of people that I tell them when you win, well, Carl Lewis, what's up, bro? When you win a Super Bowl, it brings the value up. I know up the value up to 50 miles outside the radius.
Yeah.
Now, but when you say a person builds their home, a lot of people don't even understand. I was hearing how you built your home up, Commander. And one of the biggest problems in that is that land is supposed to be, the property tax is supposed to be based off the square footage of the lot.
Yes,
not the house that sits on it. I go through this all the time. See, when you pay your property tax, you pay the square footage of the lot.
You're supposed to, right?
You're supposed to,
no house structure is supposed to evaluate the property lot. That's the greedy parts of it that they arrange it, right? Because yes, sir.
Well, being a contractor, I see it all the time. I went into one guy, we built this guy, and he had a monster ass house, but he insisted, right, that everything was open. I kept saying, well, how come you don't want the doors? He said, because if I put a door or if I put a window in it, they consider that another room, and they want to tax me for every room that I have in my house.
Exactly. That's wrong.
But if he built his house open, right, then he's got him for the structure. And I'm thinking, that's crap. They're not supposed to do it. Well, they're not supposed to, but they do it anyway. And
okay, how many older homes have you worked in, Richie, where you went into a bedroom and they had no closets?
Yeah, that's the same reason.
Okay, it's the same reason because the tax, the county tax on your real estate. When they built a home back in the day, if you put closets in the bedroom, it made your property tax go up on your real estate.
Right.
And that's been the biggest front. That's what we've been saying. That's one of the biggest criminal things. It's because property tax is based on the square footage of your lot, not what sits up on top of it. But it's been proven in court, but a lot of people you can't take it court to court. That's now, I want to say this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to take this, Richie.
No, go ahead. I was going to say the reason that people have 1.5 baths because of tax reasons, right? You have a bathroom. A bathroom consists of a sink, a toilet, and a shower or a tub, whatever it is. That's considered a full bathroom. So people get paid. They have to pay for that. So it's all. Then they all have like a stool and sink.
House will watch you see if you do that. That's the thing. Is that I tell some people, and I'm a civil designer.
Right.
If you want to do something inside, as long as you don't take down a retention wall that supports the high beam, do what you do without it. Because Home Depot, Menards, all them sell you the stuff.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, you got to stop talking. But you know what I think that people they should do, and I always said this: the United States government, if you own property, your taxes should go to you having to your health care. That way, you have universal health care. Free for you and your whole family. That's what it should go to.
Roy, you better stop.
We're the richest country in the world. We're the richest country in the world, and we don't have universal health care. And yet we pay more property taxes and income taxes. We constantly looking for income breaks and stuff, right? People use other people's kids just so you can get an income tax break.
Right.
And so, but if we've been where, if you own a home, or you should be able to where your taxes go to where anybody lives on that property should have free health care because of the taxes that you pay.
Right. And another thing that it's affiliated with their house. If you got a dwelling, you got to heat and cool this damn thing. Okay. And the heating costs are another thing. These are just criminal. Some of these monopolies they have. For example, in the state of Missouri, it's against the law to turn someone's electricity off in the wintertime if it's 32 degrees or below for a 24-hour period. And
Yeah.
they do it anyway. I had a politician on a couple years back. I think you were with me, Commander. We had that one politician on, and I told
Yeah,
him
we
that.
did.
He didn't know it, right? He come back and look at it. He goes, well, that law, he came back after his research. He goes, oh, that law don't count to, municipalities or co-ops. That law don't say, the law itself says they can't do that, but co-ops seem to think they can.
Hey, he was gerrymandering you. He was gerrymandering.
Lying to his damn teeth. I mean, listen, there's three occupations that can lie consistently to keep the jobs. Us politicians, comedians, nobody cares. They just laugh at us, right? Politicians, right? And weathermen. They're people that can lie all the time and keep their damn jobs. Politicians, I don't care what side of the aisle you're on, they're all full of shit. And the biggest crimes in this country are committed by people wearing suits. Okay?
That's right.
Then you get people in there dressed like us up in there. This common dude who's been broke once or twice, who reaches in his pocket and fills his thigh. Okay, got kids at home hungry. Maybe then they'll listen and get some more stuff done.
Hey, I felt that Congress should be general public people, and that once we come to an agreement, then the lawyers draw it up the right way. When George Washington and all them, they weren't lawyers.
No,
They was commonary. They was communists.
Yeah,
and
most were farmers.
And they say that when this government fails us, we the people had the right to eradicate it and start anew, because what we're doing is live a bunch of guys that's already paid. I'm watching them just every time I look up, no policy is getting done, but more money, and it's taxpayers' monies. And then what gets me, I was telling Richie, we seem to take people that we don't know just because, from afar, we see them like we got a personal knowledge of them. It makes me feel bad to see people arguing with your own family members who defending somebody who you'd have never met and stuff, and think that they have an answer for you. Them people don't give a rat's about us.
No, they don't.
No,
and before we get out
they
of here today, we'll hit one more topic real quick. I know we're rapid fire guys, but we had a lot to get in, and our good friend Roy Anthony was gracious with his presence. We appreciate Roy. One more thing, the Congress unanimously, and I listen, I'm glad that everybody finally come together on something.
Don't go there.
Here we go. They released the Epstein files. Okay, only one person voted against it. That might be the first damn thing they check is the guy that voted against it. See where his ass was.
He was the guy who complained. He was the guy who complained, why didn't they release it with Biden? And they do these lies to get to their constituents, because they couldn't release it because they were still under court orders.
Yeah,
you see what we had to do to release it.
You see release it. It's under court orders. Listen, Congress can get around that because they're Congress. They should have did this a long time ago. I'm excited and I don't care at the same time.
Yeah,
I know whose name's not on it.
Mine.
I know whose name's not on it. I mean, it's a disgusting thing, and these guys are pigs.
There's black women involved in it. When I seen the black lady, I was like, whoa.
Whoa, wait a minute.
You know what kind of bullshit you had to talk to get the black women and the Mexican women involved in this deal?
Hey, that money. That money make you turn. Look, there's family members where old nasty uncle done mess with little kids. And the family members tell them, hey, y'all keep that in the house. You don't put our business out there. You know what I'm saying? So if they protect family members, well, guess what? This is just on a grander scale.
That is. Yeah, it is. Yep. Guys, we appreciate you joining us today. My good buddy Roy Anthony, come on here and talk about the movie he's got coming up. You guys don't want to miss this movie. He's been working his ass off. You see, he ain't got no ass left. He's been working all off on this movie to get it going. People think it's actors got hard. Actors got the easy part. They just show up, remember a couple lines, smile, and do all your shit. It's the behind the scenes crap that Roy's doing, the securing the finance, securing the permit, securing the code, worried about the safety of everybody, getting all the prop things together, on and on. And I didn't even scratch the surface of everything Roy's got to do. So, Roy, we appreciate that, guys.
Thank you.
Movie's coming out. I'm going to be in it. Roy's going to be starring in it. It's going to be a great movie. Don't miss out. Also, on December 10th, live on this show right here, we're going to have our Christmas raffle and auction. And a big shout out to Stone Yeti Forge. He's got he made all this stuff by his hand. Okay, he's only been a blacksmith for 2 years. And guys, I showed you this kukri he had a while ago. And it's not 100% done yet, but take a look at this, man. This is quality. It's his first kukri he's built that size. Man, that's going to be beautiful. Now, we're going to auction that piece off. Everything else is a raffle. That's the only piece we're going to auction off. Okay, so you guys don't want to miss out. December 10th, I'm going to be auctioning it off. I'm going to do a slow auction because, we're live and you guys got a 20-second delay. But all the proceeds. Hey, we want to give one. We go 15, 25, 10. Where? I got 15, 20. I give them 15 sold. $10 bill. Go ahead and.
I'll be like, hey, man, I was trying to lift my hand, but you was going too fast.
Yeah. Slow down, asshole. Look, fat guy, get another little Debbie. Yeah. At the top of the screen, you see our QR code. You can buy your raffle tickets. Take your phone, click on the QR code.
Yep.
Each raffle ticket. Right there. Each ticket is $5. Each ticket's $5, and you can put $20 in, $100 in, $5, and we don't care. But each chance is $5. We're going to put your name in the wheel. Justin Kinney, J-Dub from Backwoods Metro Video, he's going to come on live, have his little wheel. He's going to spin it. Your name comes up. You pick whatever you got in the raffle. That's yours. We'll move on to the next guy. Until we get to the kukri, we will auction that off. All proceeds help the veterans to put on the comedy shows, go in these small towns, these small VFWs, and American Legions are losing. We're losing American VFWs and American Legions. And I heard about a deal on the news, local news, Kansas City News, talking about how the insurance rates are running a lot of small businesses out. People that was paying insurance, $620 insurance, is now paying $1,200 for the insurance. Okay. So insurance companies are going up and forcing people out. Well, the American Legion of VFWs are suffering real bad because not only is the attendance down, the membership's down, but they're not having enough events in order to carry all these expenses. And before we get out of here, one more thing. What they don't tell you about the American VFWs, American Legions, is a member might charge $35 due, right? But the outfit who you belong to only gets $7.50 of that money. Okay. So these commanders only have $7.50 a head to work with. So if he's got 5 members, do the math. That's what he's got to pay bills. And the bills are more, there's the VFW's American Legion's got $1,200 bills a month sometimes. $600, $1,200, depending on what they do. So they got to have these dinners and shows. They got comedians in there, they got bands in there. Support your local American Legions and VFWs, guys. We're losing these awesome military venues helping people like that. That being said, guys, Roy, you remember how it works, man? Why don't you give us a positive closing, sir?
I just want everybody to understand, instead of me just talking, we're trying to show an action of us unification and stuff. Stop letting politics define our families or associates. We have a reason to disagree, and then we get past that, then go back to sports or something, get onto a subject that we can correspond with, and so I'd rather be united than divided.
Absolutely.
Amen.
Well said.
Amen.
See, watch our movie coming out.
Well said, brother. Commander, go ahead.
Yes. Listen, I know we're getting into the holiday season. Should be a time of rejoicing and being with family. Try and connect if you can. I know it drags a lot of people down, especially those that are struggling, especially those that may be estranged from their family for whatever reason. A lot of veterans crawl off within themselves this time of the year, more so than any other time. Just because of that reason. Listen, you have value. You mean something to somebody. You mean something just to us three right here tonight. We'll talk to you if you give us a call. We'll listen. We will just sit down and listen. We'll have a cup of coffee. We'll have a piece of pie, whatever. Maybe we'll just sit there and just take in what you got to say so you can just unload, but you're strong. It takes a strong person to ask for help. You made it today. You can make it tomorrow. Just take one day at a time. Get out. Enjoy this beautiful fall weather before the snow starts blowing. When the snow starts blowing, get out and build snowmen. Okay, enjoy life. Okay,
That's right. That's right.
It's
All right,
short. Life is short, and we want you to be around for a long time.
Right. Amen, brother. Good. We'll get said. I'm gonna piggyback with my brothers. My brothers right here said to you a while ago, you are not worthless. You have value. We can't have everybody the same. We got to have different people who do different things. I mean,
That's
there's
right.
something you can do better than somebody else. We need that talent. You got guys that work on cars, man. You got guys that are strong. You got men and women who can build things out of their minds, man. People that put it on paper. People that make it happen. You got guys who can sing. I can't damn sing. I can do impressions, but I can't sing. I can't even impersonate a singer, right? We need actors. We need people to keep people calm. So I'm telling you here today, brothers and sisters, if you're out there and you're in a dark time, call somebody, right?
That's right.
Right. I'm Richie King on behalf of my buddy Commander, my good friend Roy Anthony, fellow comedian, entrepreneur, pimp. I'm just kidding. He ain't a pimp. My good friend Roy, comedian extraordinaire. We say, have your pet spayed or neutered. I'm sick of these damn cats. There's too many cats. Have your pet paid or neutered. All right.
Yeah.
Bob Barker. Guys, don't a dog ahoy.
For sure.
Until we meet again, good night. Take care of yourselves and each other, guys. Hey, get out of your heads. Forget about what they're doing with them suits on. Okay.
Yeah.
More crimes happen with suits on than without suits. It seems like more filthy crimes anyway. Hey, until we meet again, guys, we look forward to seeing you guys next week. I want to see you. Be here. Okay.
That's right.
Don't put the gun to your head. Don't put the bottle in your mouth. Keep them pills away. God loves you. You got people who love you. Take care of yourselves and each other. We're out. Have a good day.